It's now official that Chelsea Football Club has sacked Frank Lampard based on statements that we had received from the club. Alright, it is stated that the statement released that from the club that Chelsea club have today part company with head coach Frank Lampard. This has been a very difficult decision and not one that the owner and the board are taken lightly. We are grateful to Frank for what he has achieved in his time as a head coach of the club. However, recent result and performance have been met the club's expectation, leaving the club mid-table without any clear path to sustain improvement. There can never be a good time to part ways with a club legend such as Frank Lampard. But after lengthy deliberation and consideration, it was decided a change is needed now to give the club time to improve performance and result this season. Alright guys, I never seen this coming where the club would have sacked Frank Lampard, but would have tell him to step aside to bring in another coach, right? But we have to understand that Frank Lampard set in his particular way where he reminds me of Sarri one way, and given the fact that whenever the fans are crying out that, you know, we really need a change in formation and we really need a change in players. For example, like Mason Mount. Yes, Mason Mount have been performing very good, but at times you see where the youngster need to be rest, and that is one of the main reasons I think also push him over the cliff. But it is now that the owner, which is Roman Abramovich, had said that this was a very difficult decision for the club, not least because I have an excellent personal relationship with Frank Lampard and I have the utmost respect for him. He is a man of great integrity and has the highest of work ethics. However, under current circumstances, we believe it is best to change managers. On the behalf of everyone at the club, the board and personnel, I would like to thank Frank for his work as head coach and wish him very success in the future. He is an important icon of the great club and his status here remains undiminished. He is always be warmly welcome back at Stamford Bridge. The club will be making no further decision in which manager or coach that they are going to hire. But as like I stated, Frank Lampard stuck in his one way of playing football. Like I stated, remind me of Sarri. But I wish him all the best. And honestly, we cannot spend so much money to be almost in the middle of the table, right? That is really ridiculous. We are spending over £200 million just to bring in the likes of Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner, Kaya Havertz. Come on. And there is no result, none at all. And also Mendy, right? These are big name players, and I expect that, you know, we would have been in the top four competing for the title. Yes, there is still hope where we can be in the top four, but given the situation or circumstances in which Frank Lampard is playing, it simply means that the work is, I would say, bigger than him, and he refuses to play players in their correct position. For example, like you have Timo Werner. Timo Werner come in as a striker, right? And he constantly be putting the player out on the wing to play as a winger, which the guy is not familiar with. Yes, he might can play every now and then, but why bring in a striker, right, who scoring a lot of goal over in Germany to the English league, and now the guy is not performing. He's not performing up to standard, right? You dropped him to the bench, right? You put him on the bench, and Mason Mount, who you tend to see kind of have a bit of lagging, you still play on a constant basis, right? It is sad, but we just have to move on. We just have to move on. But for this season, we haven't beat none of the top teams like Manchester United. We haven't beat Man City. Leicester City had just beaten us. Arsenal, who had beaten us 3-1. Oh, come on. So I don't know if I should say I agree with the board of sacking him, but I think it's full time now for him to step aside. But like I've read a moment ago, that the club has now officially placed a statement that Frank Lampard is no longer the manager of Chelsea Football Club. There have been rumors that Thomas Tuchel, who was the coach for PSG and Borussia Dortmund, will be appointed as manager. But my 2 cents on Tuchel, I don't think he's the right coach for to take over Chelsea. He's another one who tends to stuck in his own way. Moreover, he had the likes of Mbappe, Neymar, Al Cavani, those big name players of PSG, and still couldn't won the Champions League. But let us see. I am not going to put anything surpassing, but like I've stated, Frank Lampard is no longer the coach for Chelsea Football Club. Guys, please be safe.